Welcome. This is Paula Chafee-Scartamalia of DiviningTheMuse.com with your Monday Tarot message from the Muse for the week of July 28th. Okay, your theme for the week is the Nine of Wands. Wands is the element of fire. It's the realm of spirit, of creativity, career, work. You can see this poor fellow looks like he's had quite the journey to get where he is. We have a waning moon here, which is where we're at. We're coming up to a new moon this weekend. And here's this guy with these 9 wands. Nines is the end, in a sense, the end of a suit, because the 10 is really the transition back to the beginning. So he's come quite a long way, and he's planting the last wand in the ground. So your theme for this week is, what creative project do you need to finally say it's done, it's finished, so that you can move on? Look at finishing this week, completion, even if it's something of a struggle, and remind yourself of how good it feels to get those things done and behind you. Your focus for the week is the Emperor, and the Emperor is the major arcana. You can see the sign of Aries behind him. He's the Emperor's number 4 in the deck. Very stable, all about creating stability, security within the realm. He sees the big picture. He knows the actions that need to be taken, and he's not afraid to move forward with what he knows needs to be done. So your focus for this week is, how are you the Emperor? How are you willing to move forward, even sometimes when it seems like it's just an awful lot of work? Kind of echoing back to our theme. So really take charge and get moving. Ask yourself, how can you take charge and get moving? Because then your action, interesting, another major arcana card. In other decks, this would be the Hierophant. So we've got 4 and then we have 5 here. So the movement into this is, if you take charge and get moving, then you do so from a place of spirit, of confidence, of faith, understanding the traditions and the foundations of the work you do. What is the history of the work you do, so that you understand where you come from, and that can help clarify where you're going. So move from a place of faith and knowledge and of the traditions of your work. And then finally, big week this week. So another major arcana card, the Fool. When you've moved forward and you've taken action from a place of faith and you've completed old projects, then you're willing to receive the gift of the new idea, receive the gift of the ability to step out into what feels like a risky, hard place to go. You'll be able, the gift is the ability to do that with instinct and intuition and with joy and a sense of playfulness. So as we look at the story for this week, I just want you to be aware of the movement from the first card to the last card, because here this guy is exhausted, tired, kind of beaten down, yet he's fought the good fight. He's coming to the end of his journey. He's planting his project, drawing his line in the sand. Here I am. So for the theme for this week is all about completion, all about moving through to that final, the end in your story, in your creative project. Then look at, how are you the Emperor for your creativity and your creative work? Are you willing to create stability by moving forward with confidence and knowing what it is you want to do, seeing the big picture and taking that powerful action? Because here's the action, moving from a place of faith, of tradition in the work, of understanding the history, but also being very connected to spirit. And then finally being open to receiving the gift, starting a new journey with a sense of playfulness, instinct, and intuition. Powerful week for everyone. And this is Paula Chafee-Scartamalia of DiviningTheMuse.com, wishing you divine musings.